Yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. This video got some strong ass language, so if you share me can't handle it, click off my video.
I don't know the question, so I
Alright, yo, what's good? It's your boy Ant. I'm here with Christian.
Hello.
Oh, we go try this shit again. We here with Christian.
Hello.
Alright, we here with Amar.
was good.
Alright, Uptown AP. Um,
Sure.
so what we doing here is we just recapping what's going on this past not this past year, this current year. 2020 has been shit. I mean, not complete. I mean, pretty much shit, but not complete shit. You know, there's some good things, some bad, and we're just gonna go over and just recap everything that we got going on. Yeah. So, what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris?
I mean, we could just start off like just in like I don't know. When I thought of the recap, I just thought like just talking about everything that happened in the months. So we could just start off with January. That's when all the hope was there, wasn't it? That was when like everyone had their goals. Y'all remember your 2020 goals?
2020 goals. I think my shit was just like to lose
I
weight.
honestly don't.
I
I
did
remember
the same shit as.
everyone excited because it was like a new decade.
Mm.
What was
Yeah,
it?
New decade was gonna happen.
yeah, everyone was gassed, everyone was happy, and then everything started going down. We could just January was a terrible month. That was because that was what is it? I'm pretty sure that was when all the Area 51 and World War Three. No, Area 51 was last year, but all the World War Three memes were going on about World War Three maybe starting, and then you also COVID was starting to pick up more attention. It wasn't fully there yet, but it was starting to pick up attention. And then we have the terrible thing that happened in January, which was the death of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
That death definitely like sweep the nation, and it's like I don't even know how did y'all take it when Kobe Bryant died or when you found out?
Well, I thought it was fake because a lot of false alarms. But when I saw it, he sent it in like a group chat, and we were all just talking about it, like how you know you never know like who's gonna like. It just nobody expected it to be him, and in a way, it happened like a helicopter crash, and his daughter too. Like that's crazy.
For sure, it was.
For I mean, honestly, for me, I mean, I was never like. I mean, shit, everyone knew who he was, right? Everyone knows who Kobe was. Um, I never really paid attention to the whole NBA scene in general. Besides the whole like, besides the mainstream players that everyone knows, right? You know, LeBron,
Yeah.
Kyrie, and the all the other people that everyone actually knows. And for me, it was just like, damn, because I obviously knew who he was. Every time I shot, a paper ball in the little bin,
Kobe.
Kobe, and I would just break. But like, I would have to do that little walk of shame every time you do, when you miss it. I'd be tight.
Yeah, it's crazy how much of an impact that man literally left. It went beyond the NBA. It's just himself, his work ethic, everything. It was to a grander scale. Like when I found out when I found out about his passing, I definitely was in the Mars. I was in the Mars shoes thinking, oh, nah, it's fake. Don't worry. Like you got to give it some time. People love spreading fake news and everything like that. Like we see that happen. We even saw that recently happen, or like a month ago. People saying, "Oh, R.I.P. Uzi." Like people be spreading fake news. Even I'm pretty sure even last year at Ali Choppa, there was some fake news about that. But when it was confirmed, I was just like, I don't even know, like, cause I didn't know him. Like no, none of us know these people, but I felt like he was always around, like within my life, whether it be brought up in like sports conversation or media, or just like my family liking the player. And when it happened, it was like, dang, like, and I'm gonna talk to my mom and dad about it. Just like I don't even know how to feel. Like he was an icon, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I mean
You're
that.
right though. He did have a bigger impact than the NBA. Didn't he win an award for something,
I
like a
don't know
little
for
show or
sure.
something? I don't know
I,
what it was. Grammy is music, right? So it could have been that.
yeah,
It's
it can.
something that has to do with movies or stuff. I forgot what it's called.
Let me look up what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Kobe Bryant awards.
I forgot what it was. I think it was it something animated?
Academy Award for Best Short Film
Yeah,
Animated. Yeah,
it was a short film.
like it's crazy. And then we got to move on to February. February is where everything goes. That's where everything fell down, man. Like Australia was having fires. February is also, I'm pretty sure it's either February or March, is around the time that Breonna Taylor was killed. And that didn't bring much attention, until later on in the months. But that was around the time that she was killed. And yeah. But besides that, it's not even besides just including that. Australia was breaking out into fires. We had the Amazon forest, Amazon rainforest having a forest fire. And we have that boy, COVID, not 17, not 18, not 20, COVID-19.
That boy. That boy Kofi.
Is man, February. In Black History Month. Everything it just went down, man. How did y'all first react when y'all like found out about COVID? Like, did y'all
Well,
freak?
to be honest, um, my mom actually told me about it in around January. But I thought it was like, like how Ebola came for a little bit, then it was like, going like it's good.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be like that. I wasn't expecting it to cause like, mass death. But like when like in March, right? That's when school got shut down. I didn't really think much of it. I was like, oh, I was just happy because I didn't have to go to school. But then like they started to quarantine people. I realized, oh, like this is actually like a serious thing. Like people have to wear masks outside. You wear a mask, you get fined. Like
yeah,
I didn't really think much. Like it was like I just brushed it off. Like I was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It'll go and pass.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna give it a stack. Like once. All right, so I knew what was going on, right? I knew what was going down. I had that was like last year, so I was taking chemistry, right? So my chemistry teacher was big on like sicknesses and pathogens, even though it's like more of like a biology thing. She still focuses on it, and she was telling us about it and how severe it could get and how severe it would get and how severe it is now. Um, to be honest, I just heard that they might have. Yeah, exactly. I heard that they might have been closing down schools, and I was just hyped. I was just like, yes, sir. No school. It was gas. It was gas. But then, um, it started to get even more severe. People started like a lot more people started dying, and I was just like, yeah, this shit is crazy.
yeah. And I don't know. At least for me, like I was joking around about it with my friends, at my program, at my Code Next program. We literally was joking around with the joint. I definitely fall into the party that didn't take it as seriously because it didn't affect me as much, being that, people of our age and people of our age who don't have any like respiratory disabilities or have any issue that leads our immune system to be more vulnerable. Like we were fine. We weren't going to die from it. All we could do was carry it. So I definitely fell into the party of being like, oh, we're fine, don't worry, and then I'm joking around, ha ha, babies are immortal, ha, like just joking around, and then like I don't know when it all like actually hit, out like it was definitely like even when school was still going on and COVID was going around, I definitely was just like, man, like this gotta go, like this is like a serious issue, and like around that time I actually started doing like the research into it, and I was like, dang, like people like it's this has actually been going on for a while, and we just haven't even been doing nothing about it. Like it's crazy. So
That's true. Like I didn't even realize how long it's been around, and we were just clueless. And like
yeah,
around mid-February, I take the train to school, so like I would see some people with like gloves and masks. I'm like, why are they wearing that? Like it's not that serious. Now, cause like when school first ended, like I was just happy. I was hyped. It was like we go back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks came, they pushed it back. Then online school started to happen. Then we just never went back. They started closing places down. Like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting all of this.
yeah, it's crazy how you know just all it took was well for the tin hats out there listening, man-made virus. I'm not going to I'm not going to dismiss that or support it, but some people think it's man-made, some people think it's from bat soup, but it's crazy how far this is like gotten, especially online when school originally went out and online school kicked in. Like I thought, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be in the words of Haha Davis, it's gonna be a breeze. But now we still in online school, and it's like I don't even know how to feel, but like it's like I feel like we were all we were all in a generation so used to being in the school system, being in the classroom, and only having to be focused within that environment. That when taken out of that environment and put into the comfortability of our own home, the place that we were used to just goofing off and chilling out if we weren't doing our homework, I feel like that changed up the whole game.
Yo, wait, quick question. Who here, I mean, if it's not mandatory, of course, who here is taking the vaccine?
Which vaccine?
The COVID vaccine. Taking that shit?
Are we taking it or have we?
No. Like, if it's not, alright, obviously, if it's not mandatory, would you take it? Would you voluntarily?
Voluntarily? Oh no.
No, right? Okay, that's what I was about to say. I'm like,
Nah, I had to wait like a month or two, see how people react to it.
But it took a little bit longer than that one, buddy. I'm like, listen, my children is not about to come out like they from a Meat Canyon video. They're not. Nope. Yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. Mm-mm. So you're gonna have to wait like, I don't know, bro. Give me like a year. Like
a year?
Not even. I dragged it. Maybe like definitely a few months.
Yeah, cause I don't even know if that interview was fake. The lady said, "Oh, this vaccine is fine," and then we passed out in the interview. Like it's like I don't even know if that was fake or not, but you got a lady take your vaccine.
Volunteer?
Yeah. She was one of the people, the first people out there to test the vaccine, and the tin hats out there thinking, oh, man-made virus. Reason why it was made so quick is because they made the virus. They know their ways
I
around
don't
the
think it
virus.
was made quickly. I think it took a pretty good minute.
Well, by quickly, it's like faster than normal. Faster than usual. Than it would
Normally,
take to,
yeah. Normally, like vaccines for large-scale viruses or like just pathogens like these, those usually take years. We made it in 1 year, if not less than that. And people, the tin hats being like, oh, they know the virus. Oh, they upscaling it for for black people to pay more for the drugs to interest into their system. See, you got to get it through my head, my brother. Like that not patronizing or making fun, but
Bro, why did you?
Bro, I'm sorry. I hear so many like I hear so many people saying like it's man made. It's gonna be upcharged. Like I even hear it in my class.
What was that voice? You sounded like you was about to go buy some fried chicken or something, bro.
That's a
What's going
black wolf person voice.
Exactly. Listen, brother. Yeah. See, the virus is trying to take your taxes.
It sounded like my pastor for real.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your pastor gonna come through, take the virus. He gonna be like, he a bit more active than usual in church. That's crazy.
No, nah. He's bugging.
Praise Jesus. That's crazy, but I don't even know. It's
that little hatch with the dashikis on, little hunchback.
Facts.
Nah, bro. Them woke people on the street. I don't even know. Like I support them, but bro, they used to be weird. Some like, you wanna know what I hate when I be walking? Cause I'm religious. I hate when I'm walking. All I hear, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Someone, please come with me and stand with me to pray, so that you may be saved. I'm like, yo, come on, not at this time on the train. I'm just trying to listen to my music. It's like, I don't know. That ever happened to y'all?
Uh, I don't
Yeah.
know. 125th, they be people on like boxes with the whole microphones and speakers.
On boxes. I be seeing people in boxes. They be going crazy on Lexington. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, but yeah, by my school there's and especially because like I take the train, right? There's mad people on the train like that. So yeah, it's not uncommon for real.
That's crazy. Anywho, we got dumb off top. Well, sort of in topic, but off topic. We can fast forward because besides like from March to sort of June, that was just online school treacheries and stuff like that. Sports. I mean, we already talked about online school and stuff like that. But then we move on to June. That's the month. That's the month of George Floyd's situation, and or May June-ish, like that sort of area. I don't remember exactly, but that's when the George Floyd death rose up. Or I think it started with Ahmaud Arbery, didn't it? It started with Ahmaud Arbery. That sort of that was the little spark that started the fire, and George Floyd just gaslit that. And I don't even know how well yeah. First question: how did y'all react to Ahmaud Arbery? Because that was the spark that came out of nowhere.
To be honest, I know this may sound like messed up, but I heard about Ahmaud Arbery after the whole George Floyd situation.
True.
I mean, it makes sense. Not like I didn't know about Ahmaud Arbery. Like I wouldn't have known unless my U.S. history class like literally told me, and there was like, y'all saw on the news this morning what happened. I'm like, news? I'm sorry, I went to sleep a bit late. Can you just catch me up? And then found out about Ahmaud Arbery. But it's like, I don't even know. When I first heard it, I genuinely thought, and once again, this may sound messed up, I thought nothing was gonna happen. I thought every single time, people like us die in this country, people get upset on Twitter and social media and do nothing else. And and the thing is, protests are out. Protests are even still going on now.
Actually, I wanted to go protest.
Yeah,
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go as well. I don't know. I
They
should
were
have.
having, but as we said before, COVID. Mom didn't really want me to go. It was in Central Park. I actually did really want to go to protesting. Not gonna lie.
I know there was protesting in my area. I wish I would have gone, but me being paranoid back then, I was like, oh yeah, just stay inside. But I don't even know when it came to when it came. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh wait, no, I remember. I remember now. But when I saw all those, when I saw Ahmaud Arbery die, I was definitely like, people get mad on Twitter and stuff like that, and people go out and protest, but it's never media coverage. And I feel like George Floyd really sparked that. I feel like, but at the same time, I feel like that spark was in the summer and slowly faded out during August, because media was covering everything. We even saw it. We saw it not only in the news, we saw it in music. We saw it. You couldn't avoid Black Lives Matter from June to July. You could not avoid it, and it's crazy.
And the whole blackouts on Instagram.
Like, and then like not only you have people loot, you had not only was it BLM protests, not only was it the positive, it was also the negatives of people taking advantage of protesting and looting and destroying black-owned businesses, or just business-owned businesses in general that aren't corrupt, that people are just generally trying to make a living, which most of them are usually minority-owned businesses. People just going out and looting those and being like, oh, this is for justice, making the excuse and stuff like that. And then you have people like Jake Paul even showing that image, showing that that's like they're just going out rioting for no reason. Even though he said, "Oh no, I was going out to capture what people were doing wrong." No, you were going out supporting it. People saw you supporting it and yelling out. And it's like June to July. It was hectic, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually built diff. How you gonna go to a Black Lives Matter protest and violate like black owned businesses? Like you working backwards. I don't. That should like it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't. I feel like it's just like it's the ignorant white people or just ignorant people just in general who think, oh, violence is the end. Because obviously, even with the recent like the Spike Lee movie that's gonna come out next year, obviously black people are they're tired of being peaceful, and it's eventually gonna end up being some actual violence. I hope not, but it like most likely like we've been peaceful for so many years, so like you had it coming to you, but with white people they're just like, oh, I enjoy this protesting stuff that you black folk got going on, but what would spice this up a bit? A little bit of chaos. Somebody throw a chair, get the blacks to freak out, and then then they just
And
start
also,
rioting.
Damn. All right, wait. What month are we on now?
We in June, July, and then everything doomed down in August.
We're not. At the end, at the end of August, Chadwick Boseman passed. So that
Oh
was
yeah,
yeah,
that was so unexpected.
for real.
And I forgot to mention. I even forgot to mention this. I had this up. I forgot to mention that in February, approximately like I'm sorry, but this is how unexpected these deaths are. Within January to February to August, 3 figures: Kobe, Pop Smoke, and Chadwick Boseman. How did y'all react to Chadwick Boseman? Cause I don't even know.
I mean, like everyone knows, he played Black Panther and all that, how influential he was. But like, besides that, he also was like, he was heavy, like with Black Lives Matter. And honestly, before he died, he looked like, he was sick, and people just was making fun of it instead of like, actually trying to do something about it. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure most people saw how famous Dex looked. People actually, at least people are learning and actually trying to reach out and help him instead of, making the same mistake twice. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I react the same way when it comes to like death and stuff. I mean, there's not really much you can do besides honor what they left behind and what they did when they were here. So that's that's my side when it comes to death and stuff like that.
Yeah. When Chadwick Boseman died, literally that night, by the way, like, and this is crazy too. I was out because I remember I got on call y'all later about it. I literally went out to go see a movie with my family. We literally went out. We were enjoying ourselves. We saw a terrible movie and we were just laughing about it. We were having an amazing time. And we're pulling through into the driveway. All I hear my stepmom say, "Hey, did y'all check social media?" "No, why?" "Chadwick Boseman died." "You're lying. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, Chadwick Boseman died." And like the entire mood just flipped. And it's like he didn't only play Black Panther, like you said, Amar, like he was an influential figure in all means. He also played Jackie Robinson. He also played James Brown.
yeah.
And he also had other movies out there, whether he had side roles or main roles that he tried his best in. Even 21 Bridges, it's not the best film, but he tried his best in that film. And it's like he was a hard worker for someone that was battling an illness for apparently like months, if not like, I don't remember if it was months or years, but battling an illness and doing all that, it's crazy.
Alright. I
What
mean,
month we're on now?
we're around
September.
Yeah, September to now.
September. I mean, that's just
Yeah, I would say it's
nothing
pretty dim, pretty chill.
besides the death of King Von
Oh yeah.
and then it would the September to now is just online school coming back and being as bad as it was before. Maybe a little bit better, but still as bad as it was before. King Von's passing, and yeah, that's it. Just more like COVID has definitely just been the big issue of the year. But see, a question I have for y'all, talking on King Von's death, seeing seeing how King Von and Pop Smoke have how they both died this year. You know, just artists in general since 2018. It's just been such a rate that they've been dying at. Like, like how do you feel about that? Like, just the fact that now we're literally just numb to it. That when an artist dies, unless we genuinely follow the artist and really look up to them or something like that, like we literally are just numb and just like, oh my goodness, another one. Like how do y'all feel about that?
It shouldn't be like that, honestly.
Yeah, for real.
And it's like I don't like it's just so many learning experiences from these passings. We learned from Juice. We learned from Juice World. Rest in peace to him. We learned from him that you just gotta be careful and just your mental. It's just mental health and everything like that. Because he was saying what he felt on those songs. Like he really was going through it. It's just mental health and just drug abuse and making sure that's okay. And then you have people like Pop Smoke and King Von. It's like you don't want to be a part. Like people who think they want to be a part of that life, you don't want. Like there's a reason why. Like thugs in your area or people who are in that life. They're not in it because they want to. Like it just is put into them based on the area they're around. But no one wants that life. And I don't even know.
I mean,
The
again,
thing
it's
about it
like,
is, okay.
no, I was just gonna say again, it's like, for me, it was crazy because when it came to Juice and X, right? I'm just gonna stop going to sleep because both times when I heard that they had passed, I just woke up from a nap. So I'm gonna just stop sleeping at this point. Shit, cause I woke up, right. I woke up. My sister was like, "Yo, X died," and I was like, "You lying?" I was just, "You lying?" I went on Dama's Live News. Shout out to him. He's goated, and he was like, he showed on the news. He was telling me what happened. I was like, you lying? You lying?" And then when Juice passed, the exact same thing happened. Right? I woke up, and my sister was like, "Yo, Juice died," and that's what hit me, bro. Because I was heavy into his music, so that hit deep. That hit deep for real.
Like most of the rappers, not all of them, but most that have died between these 2 years have been like the guns. Like they've been shot and killed. Like that's what I just realized. It's crazy.
It says a lot about the country we live in and just I don't know, just the enforcement of gun power. Obviously people in America. Oh, I'm in America. I'm free. I can carry a gun if I want to. It should be my right. People feel that way, but at the same time, like while I do respect that view, it's like you got to be the right person to carry that, because a random you not gonna give a gun to a random crackhead who's not fully mentally there. And in that same mindset, you don't like the same mindset. You don't give a gun to a racist who's standing in front of a black person. You don't give a gun to a thug who's standing in front of his op. You don't give a gun like you don't. It's just a lot of stuff about just gun violence in this country that I feel like while you shouldn't completely limit people from having their right to bear arms, wanting to protect themselves, it's like there should be a lot better management and enforcement behind who gets these things.
All right. You know, on a more positive note, what positive things have happened to you guys throughout quarantine? Yo,
Why he laughing?
why why I saw like he got further away from his mic though.
I did, but Eddie, who? Nah, that's just a joke. I gotta think. Y'all could go first.
I mean, not like nothing negative to me personally has happened, but it hasn't been nothing really positive either. Like I just been going with the flow, just getting through the year. Yeah, uh, yeah.
I mean, for me, shit. No, there's been like a lot of positives for real. Our SoundCloud that we started off, hit 5K recently, 5K listens. Um, which which is crazy because when we started off, I wasn't even thinking that we was gonna get, 100, right? So it was crazy to me once we hit 1K and then 2K and then 3 and then 4 and then 5, and then we're still going, still making music. So go follow that. Casho XDK. I'll leave it in the description below, whatever. But that's a huge achievement for me and Christian. We both run the page.
Yeah.
Um, Grades, like school wise, I've been going crazy. I've been upping and maintaining my GPA for real. And I kind of figure out, like, I don't have like a whole map laid out, but like I have like a more of a vision of what I want to get done in my future. So it's given me a lot of time to figure out what I want for myself.
For me, with the positives, once again, just to reinforce Anthony's point, music. It's been I'm pretty sure a couple weeks ago, or if not a week ago, or something like around this time in this month, it made a year of making music with Anthony. So yeah, it's just been figuring out that it's just been figuring out my sound and experimenting with a lot of stuff, and it's like reminiscing on the past of the stuff that we put out in the past and the stuff that we put out more recently and the stuff that we continue to work on. And it's just looking, it's crazy because it's just us, just making music and having fun. And at the end of the day, whether we decide in the future, take it seriously as a career or just not, how far we've been able to get is definitely an achievement. You know, realized a lot more passions about myself this year. More on the more entertainment side, whether it be me taking improv class, whether it be music, like I said, voice acting, which I've always liked, but tapping more into that stuff. I recently even gained confidence in just voice acting, because of my internship, because they said put a talent on display. I couldn't think of anything, so I literally just said, okay, let me just do improv. That was like, wow, because for my job, I put more of a deep voice on when I'm talking like this. So they're like, oh, wow, you have such versatility in your voice, and it's like, huh? So I've felt a lot more confident in voice acting. Just a lot of stuff that passions that I realized, passions that I've lost, that I've recapitulated and sort of thought of in a different way. Like I used to love photography a lot. Now I just admire it. And besides that, I guess the only other positive, this may sound very sappy, which it is, but just getting closer with the friends around me, my friend circle around me, because I really I don't know. I don't know if I'm making a point enough or if I don't, but
Bro,
I really
I feel what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, honestly, because did ask. There's a lot more than just us two, right? Than Christian and Amar. Like there's so many more people. So and we even met more people. Uh, you know this past throughout this whole quarantine, we met a lot more people from a lot more different diverse places, and it's been crazy. It's been fun. I definitely feel a lot closer with my friends. We've been
It's,
on the
it's
phone.
quarantine. We talk every day. Like,
Yes, sir. That I mean, pause. That's a wild pause, but it's fun. Being able to play video games, hang out with your friends every day with no like repercussions. Like it's a lot easier to focus on school. You have a lot more time to yourself and a lot more time to dedicate to what you want to do. Like what Christian said about voice acting, right? I definitely want to get more into content creation to help him with that voice acting. So it's like, it's a wide spectrum of things that you can do to, get a lot closer to your friends and also do what you want to do along that. So that's also like a big ass positive for real.
yeah, that's true. I think I'm gonna add that to my positive list.
Yeah.
Friendships gotten closer, met new people. That was pretty positive.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I got into a whole nother mindset. Sorry, but what is it? Any because we talked about the negatives of the year, but any if you don't mind, any negatives that sort of directly impacted you this year? It seemed like with you and Marley, nothing negative, nothing too negative or too positive happened with you, but anything.
I mean, to be honest, probably this whole quarantine thing, like online school, because to be honest, like that March, my grades were perfect. No, like no problems at all. But once this online school started, like that really affected me. Like right now, it's just now I'm starting to get my own schedule, getting my grades up and stuff. But that really hit me different.
Any negatives that like directly impacted you, Anthony?
For me, to be honest, I always been, it's crazy because no one realized this, and everyone's just so like surprised when I say this, right? But I wouldn't say I have I wouldn't self-diagnose, I guess you could say, like myself with anxiety, but I've been a lot more anxious around people, like, and I don't know what it is. I don't like people that I don't know. Period. Like I don't like having conversations with new people I don't know, regardless. And I've always been like that, but it's definitely gotten a lot worse. Because I've been cooped up in the house all day, and I get like I've met new people right over the phone, but when it comes to like face-to-face conversations with people that I don't know or people that I don't really bangs with like that, it's like it's iffy. It's not really a conversation at that point. I'll look at you until you start a conversation. like bro, we would sit there staring for a good 2-3 minutes until you asked me how my day was. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's fine. Don't whether what it's an analytic view of yourself. It's not really self-diagnosis. It's just and your sort of personality, and everyone's like that in some sort of way. I'm like, I'd say I'm similar in a sense, because now, being that both like my dad is a lot more extroverted than I am, I sort of take after those traits. So now I'm a bit more comfortable with just being forced to start like forcing myself to start a conversation or something like that, taking after my father's traits. But everyone's been in that sort of like circle at a point. It just so happens that it's a bit more part with you, and it doesn't make you any different or discredit you in any way, because when people get to know you, guess what? You're an amazing person.
Facts. I appreciate that. What about you? Any personal negatives that you think you found?
I'd say probably just a lot of stuff having to do just like my family, just in general. Like not it didn't just start recently, but me sort of leaving, but just this entire quarantine, just stuff around my family. I didn't see my dad. Like I'm not. I'm not. It was like I'm not in the same mindset as I was before when it comes to seeing my dad, but it definitely like not seeing my dad or like my grandparents or anyone outside of my mother for like a lot of time in the beginning definitely was sort of a negative, sort of affected me. I'm just like I was like, dang, like I miss my grandma, and like it was like the risk because like Westchester kind of got hit with COVID, and I definitely was sort of stressed worrying about my grandparents, like all like just praying like please, 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 don't let anything happen to them. And it was like it was even more stress because my grandpa, he's very stubborn, and he refused to stop working, and like his boss had to tell him to go home and stop working for a while, but like he wouldn't listen to any of the family. He just kept going to work, and that was just even more stress. So, and then we recently with the family stuff with my dad. This is like the first Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's not well, it's the first Christmas I wasn't able to see my dad, which kind of was weird. But besides family issues, it's just I don't know. It's just like also like just relationships that like relationships that I don't really have with certain people anymore. And it's not like it's a broad amount of people that I've sort of lost connection with, and that I only talk with occasionally, or some I just don't like. I just don't talk at all with them, except for a rarity. One I'd like to like kind of point out, not to put you on blast, but like Denzel was a really good friend of mine, and we've sort of like grown apart significantly. We were friends from having the same birthday, and just sort of losing that relationship over time. It was sort of negative. I've gotten used to it now. People grow apart, but at first I was like, dang, like I really lost a lot of friends. I'm happy with my friend circle, but like I kind of missed the other people that I had in that circle.
I mean, shit, that's a fact. I mean, since we're talking about relationships here, you right there, females that are listening, I know you see the little Snapchat notification on top of your screen. That's your man's. Talk if you don't click that notification and talk to him right now. I swear, bro. And males that are listening, bro. If she listen, order some shit off of Amazon, right? Order some shit off of Amazon. No Prime. If your Amazon package get there before she reply, cut her off. Cut her off. I don't. It should not take that long. No subs. I'm just saying.
We all gotta appreciate our tools for children birth. So just make sure.
Oh,
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, shouts out to all the boyfriends and girlfriends out there. And
anyone in here cuffed?
For sure.
No, it's only two of us, bro. You already know the answer. Like,
hey, listen, I'm cuffed, man. You dig what I'm saying? I got a little shorty on the side.
On this, my right hand be going crazy and shit. I mean, what?
I'm ambidextrous.
Yep. Damn. So you got a side piece too? That's crazy.
Hey, call me Kirito the way I do.
Oh yeah, he's wild.
I'm not kidding.
That's gas, bro.
Nah. But
you know me. I got me a little caramel hubba bubba, little a fucking ham sandwich on the side for me. Let me stop.
Speaking of relationships,
yo,
this is a segue to the next topic. Our relationship, but the constant side bay that we've been having for a while. COVID-19. She is of age, so she can't be a side. All the guys are single out there. But yeah. But post, we gonna talk about COVID. After all the 2021 is coming in very quickly, and thoughts of a post-COVID world. You sort of gotta start thinking of those. How do y'all think everything's gonna go in a post, well, not exactly post-COVID, but post-vaccine sort of, or like when quarantine ends, post-quarantine world of COVID? How y'all think it's gonna be?
Flying cars.
I mean, wouldn't it just be the same as it was before?
I don't think so.
What do you think will be different?
I feel like because COVID is a virus. Virus is constantly, update and stuff like that. So I feel like in a post-COVID world, even if the vaccine comes out and people take it, I feel like a lot of stuff is still gonna be changed hygienically, as well as stuff for the better, changed in just a lot of systems that we have. Like
I mean,
for example,
but like
sorry.
besides, oh no, that's not it. I mean, I see what you're saying, but like socially, I feel like shit would definitely be the same. We'll go to school the same, interact with people the same. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, like hygienically and shit. Like MTA, y'all gotta stick that shit up. I'm not trying to see no rats and catch catch some shit. I'm not trying to see cockroaches with Tim's and a Yankee cap on. You see. I see what you're saying. Hygienically, they definitely gonna be clean and shit.
Yeah, I feel like in post-COVID world, I feel like one of the big things I feel like is gonna change is education on like the many scales, or just no, let's not say education. No, I guess I'll take it into a subgenre. I feel like one of the things that's going to change significantly is education and sort of integrating the more college-like learning in pretty earlier. Because I feel like being that this school system was built off of the juvenile system, the bell for lunch, constantly be at desks or in line or something like that, and get ready to do this, do that. I feel like the school system, from being in this COVID time, I feel like the DOE definitely has to like take in that like the school systems need to update. So like for public schools, it's not the best.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't feel like the way we're gonna be taught and the shit that we're gonna be taught is gonna change. However, until like we find a more secure way to actually make sure nobody like really gets fatally sick again, they're gonna add like little tiny precautions to stop that. And then I think that's like the furthest they're gonna go in terms of like education wise.
I mean, here's a little question for y'all. It's just a little tidbit. Say everyone takes the vaccine. This is a post-COVID world. You're riding the train, and you're not directly next to this person, but you in the eyes view, like you can see this person on the train, and then you just see someone no, I was gonna say eyes view, 'cause that's a bit too easy. Say like you sitting down, and like they like a bar away, or like a little couple steps away from your little seat joint. You got enough space to like scoot down and stuff like that, and you just see someone just pop a little. So you see someone just pop a little joint like that. How y'all gonna react?
I'm going to the next card. It's quiet. Nope.
Like they cough on me.
They don't cough on you, but like you just see them. It's not it's not the most crowded cart. It's just like averagely packed cart, but you just see them bar away from you. All you hear.
They near the seat.
Yeah, they are bar away.
They got it then. They got it. I don't want to sit that bad. You got it. Go back to where I was. Cover my nose, maybe.
Oh no, it's quiet. I'm off the cart. Like I'm finna go to a different cart. It's quiet. Like you got I might say you got the seat. Like no, you got the cart, but that's all you. That's all you, big bro.
Man, all y'all are so mean. See, I personally would walk up to them and offer them a lozenge.
Excuse me?
You just keep lozenging.
Offer them little hauls. Be like, hey, what's going on, friend? So you got a clogged throat over there.
Bro, I don't believe you just randomly pack holes in your shit. Anyway.
Nah, I don't. But I could in that situation. I could just walk up to them and be like, hey, if I had a halls, I can give it to you. Just make their day brighter.
See, the fact that you would just talk to them in the first place baffles me. You're not breathing the same air. It's quiet. It's quiet.
Nah, I don't even know. It's crazy that like, and once COVID's over, like we lived history. Like, bro, Like we about to tell our kids, hey, you know, you on your little holographic tablet right now. We didn't have those. All we had was iPhone X. iPhone X? My goodness, ancient. Yeah, I know. I had an Android personally. Ew, whatever. You know, but we was stuck inside all the time. I mean, I do that anyway. But guess what? We used to go outside. No. Yeah. We used to be we used to call it links. If you was in a relationship, it was sneaky links. But now
If you ever had one of those,
for sure.
Looking Christian.
Hey,
For sure. I be sneaky licking all the time.
shit.
But
I mean, you don't gotta go far. I mean, your right hand is connected to your body. I mean, shit.
Come on. Tighten up.
Bro.
But yeah, it's like we lived history, man. I want to see my name.
This
in the
whole
book.
year just was like, what is 2020, 2060, 40 years from now. People are most likely gonna be learning about 2020 in schools.
To be honest,
I want my name in the book, man. I want to see my name in the book. Maybe I don't even know. I'm probably not gonna make that big of an impact in the world.
Yo, to be honest, bro, when 2020 is over, like once we hit 2021, I want to see everyone hit that little High School Musical shit. Like together, everywhere, right? I want to hear niggas clapping and shit. That's what I want to hear.
Well, since we're talking about 2021, Anthony, you know, High School Musical type stuff. Any hopes? Any goals or hopes y'all got for 2021? Well, let's imagine, you know, the vaccine come out, say February, something like that. You know, you take it, and you know it's a post-COVID world. Everything's back to normal again, sorta. Like, any hopes or goals in 2021?
I gotta go back to school and get my hose back. I'm never going now.
Shit, shit.
Nah, but 2021, that's just September 2021. That's a senior year, last year of high school. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's about it. I don't really know, like, nothing else that's gonna happen besides that.
I want a job. That's what I want. Some
Job?
money.
Let's suppose that you were
Yeah. I might start it. Yo, who trying to sub to my OnlyFans? What's up?
You're not of age.
Not.
Now
You don't know that.
let's have a surprise.
They don't gotta know that.
I'm 18. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Stupid.
My bad. Sorry. I only have online friends, guys. They told me they was 13 and 12. And I'm 23. I'm just kidding.
Yo, nah, for real though, our dad, like, I mean, I don't need it, but you know, it would be good to have a stable source of income for real. That should be valid.
Yeah, same. I just stable source of income. My dad sort of forcing this upon me, but you know, a permit, hopefully, eventually, because my dad wants to teach me how to drive. I don't know. Maybe get myself. Nah, I'm gonna put it as a goal because it's not guaranteed. Get myself a shorty or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
This shit.
it's a goal. So I don't gotta be aspiring for it. That's something I could put up there, put in the world. Maybe God will help me out. You know, all of a sudden
That's
he gonna
little nerdy girl.
God gonna play a joke on me, give me a guy. I'm gonna be like, come on, this ain't the time.
They gonna give you a nice little Steve Jobs.
Don't say that.
That's-
I don't even need bro, being a weeb, bro. Because can I just say I hate anime and I hate anime fans and everything about the culture is terrible. But man, do I like me some anime. And when I was a weeb, I definitely was on the I want a girl who watches anime. I want a girl who's into all this, bro. I just want someone who's just comfortable. That's it. Like, if you a girl, you want to get with a dork like that. I guess bro, either one, your standards is low and you've been through some stuff, or B, you just a nerd like me, and I'm fine with that. Just be fine. Don't be ugly. Talking to you fat bitches over there. I'm just kidding.
Oh my.
Hey man.
But I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Nah. I'm not exactly the most pristine. What am I saying? Nah, I got a 6-pack.
Me,
up.
shit,
I'm
me. I'm a BBW expert. Shit. Shit.
We know.
Oh. Oh, you. Oh.
No, but I just want comfortability. That's really all I want. And it's not like I'm not perfect. I know that. I'm in a family of non-perfect people, so I know that carried over to me. I'm not perfect, but you know, I'm chill. I'm not trying to sell myself to the ladies watching this video, not at all. But
I mean, shit.
my Snapchat is DKLKing72. I could put my snap code. You know, if you ask for it in the comments, I can give you my snap code. My Instagram is D_KO_King. Got a BLM fist. It's hard to miss. Don't look at my pictures though. I'm ugly in all those pictures. I don't look like that now. I'm light skinned now. Plus I got curly hair.
Okay.
And a 6-pack and everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And I'm half Jamaican, half Asian, and part Irish.
Part Irish. So where'd the light skin come from?
But I don't even know. And besides that, music and voice acting, because I don't even know. I used to be like, oh no, I definitely still want to do video game design. Video game design is a passion of mine, but hey, if anything else take off, I'm fine with it. I'd be down to have a voice acting as a career. I'd be down to be doing music as a career. Like, it just whatever happens to happens.
Dead ass. All right. Shit. We've been going on for an hour. Anyone got any final words you want to say?
I got a little quickie, question to close us off.
Hey yo.
What is one thing that you are going to, that is not a goal? This ain't talking about hopes no more. What is one thing that you are going to do in the year 2021? Guaranteed you are going to do it this year.
Like I said, I'm gonna get my hose now. I think I'm gonna get my permit.
Alright, that's
For sure.
I'm gonna try crack.
Alright, that's something you can do.
Nah, look it. You know what? Fuck it. I want to have. I don't want to get a job. Alright, it's either between getting a job. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna get like a little stable relationship. You feel me? A little stable shorty.
Yep. This is you speak into existence. Y'all see, y'all Negroes got some goals. I'm just trying to get some sleep. So that's what I'm gonna do next year. Yeah.
Sleep. We don't do that shit.
Do that right now, like yo, I gotta be next year.
Like, you about to do that. You about to do that right after I end this. Like, you don't gotta wait till next year.
Nah, man, I just guarantee for next year, January 1st, I'm gonna be asleep. It's guaranteed. That's why I'm going to do. Told you, everything else is goals. I can't guarantee nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Guaranteed next year, what I'm going to do is make a voice acting project. Make a voice reel, or make an animation with voice acting, or make some sort of website or application having to do with voice acting. I'm gonna do that next year. And I'm also going to next year, and this is the boldest claim I'm going to say next year. If you're watching this, I'm saying this with the most blind confidence and knowing that, Anthony, you're going to cut this thing off whenever I start speaking nonsense. Next year, Casual's DK is dropping 5 albums. Anthony and I single-handedly are dropping 7 songs.
So nice to you know.
Y'all heard that?
Cause look, see what
y'all
you
remember?
done?
Y'all remember what he said his style was? If y'all don't see them, y'all know what to do.
No, I'm kidding. Next year, at least what album Casual is DK. That's all I'm gonna say we're going to do. If not, we just gonna take a break and just release singles, and it's gonna eventually amount up to an album. And we're just gonna release a full project.
Definitely, we wanna, maybe not an album. Maybe, I don't know. You know what I want to do? I want to get, if I'm able to get a studio, we for sure should drop an album. But or like upgrade my setup, then we should probably drop an album for sure. But if not, we should definitely do like little projects for sure, or singles.
We are guaranteed to release jumbles of music.
Yeah, for real.
Whether that's an EP or an album, we're going to release jumbles of music. That's end all be all.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're feeling for more music or feeling for good music right now, because like you wasn't really fucking with that Cardi album, you could go check out that Cashew XDK in the link in the description below.
If you're not messing with the Cardi album, you were lame anyway. But you could bring your lame ass onto our music.
I felt that.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. Alright.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyone else want to close it out?
Make sure the Sister Samurai. Now,
slice that. I in my deep, more commercial voice.
Oh shit.
Alrighty, everyone. Hopefully, you all had an amazing time watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to turn on post notifications so you can see whenever the next video is going up. Jana.